and I went to the 2 lessons, and I did the 2 lessons, and then I was fucking exhausted. Good afternoon. It is Saturday the 21st of October. Look how high my hair is. I'm at home. It's not reading week, and yes, I haven't put up a vlog in over a week now. Basically, one of the things that I do on this channel is mental health advocacy, because I have bipolar and I had a relapse of hypomania. It didn't get to mania, which is good. It's very good. My flatmates were concerned about me, my CPM was concerned about me, my parents were concerned about me, so my parents came to me home. I just didn't. Firstly, I didn't have like the oh, Lenny! I just seen my neighbour's dog, he's like curled up on a windowsill. I didn't have like the wit, like I wasn't here enough to be able to record and edit and upload footage. And then sort of when I was more with it and I was like, oh, I should vlog, I'm like, actually maybe I should vlog. It was a bit of a decision of whether I should or shouldn't. But I'll just read you out what I put on Instagram last night. Okay, it says, on my way back to Birmingham just for the day, haven't given a clear update really, have I? Well, just last week I was talking about how I consider myself an advocate for bipolar, using especially YouTube as a platform, and secondly here on Instagram. Well, you've only ever seen me as an advocate on YouTube with relatively stable mental health, and now suddenly dropped off YouTube for more than a week. I figured I should explain somewhat. I had what is referred to as a relapse, essentially an episode with breakthrough symptoms. I was hypomanic and nowhere near as unwell as I was last year. Because of the support of an excellent mental health care team, early intervention in psychosis, the right meds, forward planning, and my shining stars of parents, it didn't develop into a full episode. Hooray! So why did I disappear? A few reasons. 1. I didn't have the concentration, memory or capacity to record, edit, upload and promote vlogs. 2. I didn't think it would be a good idea to upload anything at the time, in spite of my attempts to raise awareness and break stigma about bipolar. I was in 2 minds about posting or not posting this last week. I really was. Going back to the second point, I know I'm significantly less inhibited when I'm manic, or I'm manic for that matter, and I didn't want to share something I could then regret. I was also thinking about my role as an advocate and the transparency of the role I've given myself. I tried to be as open as I can about my mental health. If a stranger stopped me and asked me about it, I have no doubt in my mind I would take the time to talk to them. And I do remember from last week, someone saying something in such a blur, I have no idea who it was or what it was, and I said, oh, so am I only an advocate as long as I'm well? Am I meant to be showing the edited processed bits? And I think on that I just didn't think it would be appropriate this time to continue sharing my priority has to be my health. Part 2. Also a little further insight into how my postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome and bipolar interact. Mania puts me off my food, I just forget to eat and forget to drink. Meds to bring me down make me feel sick. Struggling to drink enough, not only for lithium but also for my POTS, meant I was and still am constantly feeling dizzy and about to fall. I pace a lot in manic states, and this has put me stood up for a while at a time, which has indeed made me faint. The weakness that comes to POTS, exacerbated by the dehydration, makes me feel like I'm about to fall on my bamboo legs, pulling myself up the stairs and looking very pale. I'm back on track with rehydration though, and yes, I'm feeling better with myself with bipolar. So today I'm going to try 2 lessons and see how I go. Wish me luck! And I went to the 2 lessons, and I did the 2 lessons, and then I was fucking exhausted. But I'm really glad that I did. And then I saw my CPN on Friday. My parents just drove over on Thursday, so the pictures that I had put up, there's that one of my dad driving, that one of the rain clouds, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, that is my handle, if you have not already seen on my page or in the description or wherever. But yeah, they drove me to to Birmingham, my parents. Then Mum went off, she looked at the museum, which she loved, and my dad went to work. He works in London usually, but they own some offices at Brindley Place in Birmingham, which is really nice. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So he went to do some work there. And I did my 2 lessons, and then I went back to my flat and I just flopped on the bed for like half an hour because I was exhausted. Then I was going out to see one of the third year shows, and I did. It was really good. I think that was my favourite of this show season for the third years. It's called Machinelle, or Machinelle. It's about the last woman to be executed in the United States. It was really good. Yeah, and then we drove home. I took my meds on the way home, went to bed. And then Friday, yesterday, oh goodness, my POTS was awful. If you go and look on my Instagram, you can see, like, yeah, I spent a lot of the time down on the floor here yesterday. But I could just feel my blood pressure dropping like all the time. Like, it's so annoying because you get blood pooling, which makes me ache, and my joints ache anyway and need to click. But I get up to stretch, and then like I can feel my blood pressure dropping, and it's a horrible feeling. You just feel, I can't even describe it, and pain, yeah. But anyway, I'm back now. This will be going up tomorrow, you'll see it, and yeah, glad to get back on track. I might not record tomorrow because it's the 1-year anniversary of Anna's legal death. She killed herself on the ward that we were on together. And she made the successful attempt on the 17th, but then they took her off life support on the 22nd. So I'm going to go and see her grave. I've been sneezing a lot today, I think it's allergies. But yeah, so I might not record tomorrow, but I'm on my way into Beeston now to pick up, my goodness. I'm on my way now to pick up a card and some tennis balls and some flowers and things to put on her grave. Yeah, so I might take you shopping right now. It's really awkward vlogging in public, as I've said so many times before. Yeah, speak to you in a bit. Pops. So I've just got back from the outside. Oh, music. Just got out. Been walking for a while. So actually that's pretty good for me. 109 is pretty good for me. I've been walking for like the best part of an hour. But I need to get a cold drink, go sit down. No, get a cold drink, lie down. And I finally found a grave card thing. Now I'm really annoyed. As always, something's always really annoying me, isn't it? Apparently, over the Christmas period, people aren't dead. Now I don't mean that people aren't dying, I mean literally people aren't dead. Apparently, according to these card shops, they get up and wander because nowhere had a collection of graveside cards. Now Card Factory usually do, even over Christmas, they have some Christmassy ones and they keep some normal ones. And it was finally in Card Factory, I've been in there twice, that I found one suitable, and I'd had to ask the woman if they had any more. Diane's Cabin didn't have any, they didn't even have Christmas ones. There's another card shop called Card Zone in Beeston, none, not even Christmas ones. They didn't even have any of like the tiny ones that you slip into a card. None of them. So back to Card Factory, I was like, are these all you have? And she was like, yeah, I think so, you might have some Christmas ones coming in. I was like, I don't want Christmas! She's dead all year round. I do not want Christmas. I didn't say that, I was like, no, I don't want Christmas. Yeah, she brought one out. Not even like one design, just one solitary card. And that was good enough. So, yeah. I'm going to get an ice cold drink, probably some ice packs as well, and go and lay on the sofa for a bit and munch through some salty crisps. I'll see you in a bit. Back to my favourite part. I've got an ice lolly. I've got 1.5 litres of squash, some crisps, and I got my legs up. I've just got like a couple of cushions and some pillows. I'm going to watch Our Girl. So, I can't remember earlier if I had a blanket with me or not, but I've got this blanket here. And I've still coiled stuff at the central heating on for an extra hour. And I've got this blanket as well. So I've got this one up to my waist. I've got this one around my arms. And I've got a nice mug of tea in one of my many mugs. One of the mugs that Dad didn't smash, that's nice. So, and I've got Titanic tea, which I bought from the Titanic Museum in Belfast last year. And I'm still watching TV with a nice mug of tea. Good evening. It's 11:25 while on my son to get my house is like just one living horror show. What am I even doing here? Paperclip. Oh, I'm always scared of going to the curtains at night in case there's like, I don't know, murderer there. I don't even know why there would be a murderer at the window rather than in the house. I'm down here to get paper clips because I am sorting Anna's present, gift, memorial. What do I call it? I don't know. But just spent some nice time with my parents, for which I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my cat. Oh, let me show you these. Here we go. These adorable pictures. That's obviously Josh. So this is taken when he was a kitten. I'm thankful for him. This is Molly, when she was a good deal younger. Thankful for her. That's a very old picture of me and my sister. My parents on their wedding day. All of us several years ago. I'm thankful for family. And I will see you tomorrow for more thankful thoughts, or the day after, because tomorrow is Anna's anniversary.